can't believe, I still can't get over how green their eyes are. I mean, I know Josie had yellowish eyes and Jonah had dark green eyes, but it's so strange, but it really suits them, I suppose. But you're doing a good job, Ruby. Thank you for all the help. I mean, I know it couldn't have been easy to decide to come and help us, you know. I mean, you're leaving everything upstairs and coming to a place that's potentially more dangerous, you know, but really do appreciate all the help you're giving us. And you too, TJ. The same goes for you. I mean, you're doing a great job protecting everyone, alright? And I know staying here hasn't been the easiest, and I haven't always been able to protect you, hence why you've got a few scars now, but I suppose you've got battle scars now, and I suppose you can go brag about them, you know, about how cool they look, you know, and don't see them as a bad thing, I guess. And, I mean, Jerome and Jordan have scars too, you know, from what Picton did to them, but, you know, just keep protecting them, alright? You're doing a great job. And Primo, hey, she is just the cutest. Yeah, she is. And you're taking to this quite well. So are you. Yeah, well, it is our responsibility now. It is. I just hope we can do Josie and Jonah justice. I know we can. I really do. I mean, I know that they'd be happy with what we're doing for them. I mean, we're doing everything we can, so... But, actually say, did I ever tell you about that time I got away from Pigton? I can't remember if I did or not. No? When was this? I believe it was about 5, 6 months ago, probably 6 months ago now. We'd only been here for a while. It was like the second time Picton took me out on one of the runs. We were out on a supply run and I got knocked out, right? And when I did, I woke up on a random couch in front of some guy that I'd never even seen before. I mean, it was just one guy. I still remember him. He was stood there with his long leather jacket and... Who are you? It's about time you woke up. Who are you and where am I? We saved you. Found you knocked out, brought you here, where it's safe. First off, who are you? Brent. Where are the people I was with? Well, Brent, you weren't with any other people. At least not when we found you. They're gonna be looking for me. You in trouble, Brent? Yes, kind of, but they have my family, so I can't leave the group. I need to get back to them. Are your family in danger too? Yes, they are. A man named Picton experiments on us, and I need to get back to them. I can't say I've heard of him. The only group we know of are the Aces and the group down the road. The Aces. Right, okay. We could take you back to where we found you. Maybe take on these people. Help your family. No, I can't let you risk that. I mean, I appreciate you bringing me here, but I have to go. I can't... What he does to people, I can't let that happen. You don't even know where you are. Okay, then where am I? I believe this is Worm Road, but I could be wrong. Okay, have you not been here long or something? A few weeks. We've just had to keep moving. Our neighborhood got burnt down at the beginning. I see. Mine too, actually, but mostly from bombs. Ours was just, idiots setting things on fire. Right, well, I'm sorry to hear that. We're not worried about the homes. We could get over that, but we lost someone in the fire, and 3 dogs too, actually. That is awful, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, it was my daughter's fiancé, the kid's dad. Wow, that really is rough. Yeah, but that was a while ago, and we keep on living. I can imagine being experimented on has been awful for you and your family. It has, and the place is heavily guarded, so won't be getting away anytime soon, other than right now, I suppose. You're free right now, but I can understand a man wanting to protect his family. It's exactly what I'm doing. My other daughter is in a different country. We lost contact when all of this started. You ever had kids? Not exactly. I mean, I never really wanted kids, but this world has gave me a child to look after, so I suppose that kind of counts. Then we can relate on wanting to do what's best for our families. We can. Right. Well, your head is okay. Just a little wound. It should heal in a few days. You didn't need to patch it up or anything. You're welcome to stay here till then. I really can't. I mean, I appreciate it, but I can't. I mean, first off, it's not safe for you and your family, but also, it's not for mine either. At least stay for a day, just to get some rest. I trust that you won't do anything to harm my family, because if you do, I won't hesitate to put a bullet in your skull. Yeah, I give you my word, I would never hurt your family. Okay, I promise. Now, if you're not going to let us go with you, there's not much I can do for your family. But we do have a few guns we could give you. I mean, I appreciate that, but if I went there with guns, I'd just get myself killed. We don't have many bullets anyway, but I still would like to send you off with a few guns. We could spare maybe 3 or 4 guns. You can hide them or something instead of going in there guns a-blazing, somewhere you'd remember. So that if you do get away with your family, or should I say, when you get away with your family, you'll be able to protect yourselves. Actually, I suppose when you put it like that and put it that way, yeah, that would be great. I could bury them or something. Exactly. For when you get your family away and safe. Yeah, it's just right now, it just doesn't feel like that's gonna happen. You have to be the rock. The one that keeps things together. Gives people hope. That's what I am for my family. That's what you need to be for yours. If your family can see that you don't believe you'll get away, then they have no reason to believe they will either. Do you understand that? I do. Yeah. It's kind of strange, but you remind me of a man I used to know. Wise and full of wisdom? Yeah, exactly. Always knew what to say. Yeah, that's kind of exactly it. I mean, he always sort of knew what to say, kind of like you right now, you know? I just make it up as I go, but make it as convincing as I can. You can't always know what to say, but it's important to give them hope. Don't lie to them or give them false hope, but tell them something you can do for them. I don't know what this place your family's trapped in is like, and I could be wrong, but you seem to me like the kind of man that is willing to die if it means his family lives. Of course I am. I mean, if it means they live, I have to. Then that's what you can promise them. Yeah, I suppose it is. Good. We took your armor off when we found you. You were too heavy to carry with it on, and everything you had on you is in that chest to your left. Thank you. It's been a while since we've done anything like this. We don't meet new people very often, and when we do, it's normally under circumstances where we could end up dead. It's good to meet someone friendly. Get that? I mean, for the past month, I've only seen the same few faces over and over and over again. Gets kind of boring, but luckily for me, my grandkids are here. 2 grandsons, both young, and 2 granddaughters that are almost adults. Those kids give me a purpose. To make them laugh, to read to them, to help them. One of my granddaughters, Katie, is the best shot I've ever seen. I haven't seen her miss. The first time she held a gun, she hit the shot. It's safe to say I was impressed, but then Owen, it's only 10, maybe 11 now, I don't really know. We don't really have a way to keep track of dates. I know the time, because of my watch, but not the date. Anyway, he's good with a gun too. Getting even better. He barely misses now, which is good. Yeah, actually, the boy I look after, TJ, is around the same age. Also, really good with a gun. Stop calling him the boy you look after. He's your boy. Maybe not your son, but he pretty much is now. If his parents are gone, which I presume they are, then he's your boy. Yeah, he is. I'll get some things ready for you. In the meantime, my granddaughter Katie is out on guard out front. There's not much to see other than all the roamers surrounding us, but I'm sure you could give her a hand. Of course, thank you. Oh, and I forgot to say, I'm Trevor Paxton. It's nice to meet you, and thanks for helping me. Seriously, I mean it. I mean, I'm sure Picton would have left me to die, saw me hit my head and probably just left, and that's why you found me on my own, but I do really appreciate it, I mean, I'm sure not many other people would have done the same as what you did for me, so I do really appreciate it, and the guns you're going to give me, that's amazing too. Thank you. Right. I don't need that right now. That's crazy. They've all got, like, suits. There's a ghillie suit. Some kind of army or military uniform. I don't know, actually. But even got it for the kids, like, it's crazy. Right. He said his granddaughter Katie is out the front. Okay. This must be her. Wow. They got this all set up with, like, camo and everything, and the windows are blocked, and got it all walled off, and there's aces as cool. It's weird, but hey, keep it down. I'd rather not bring them any closer than they already are. Of course. Sorry, Katie. Grandad told you my name, I presume. Just know, yes, we saved you, but I don't trust you. At all. I get that. I really do. I've been betrayed by people I trusted as well. That hasn't happened to me. Hasn't it? I don't know, I just presumed. I'm Brent, by the way. Right, Brent. Well, you're wrong. Maybe. But your granddad did mention some idiot starting a fire when he was then speaking to me. I mean, maybe I was looking too far into it, but he mentioned that and it just sounded weird. Don't you dare! Don't you pretend you know anything about that. You're right. I don't, but I do get the feeling it wasn't just some idiots that burned the neighborhood. I mean, the way he said it implied otherwise. You couldn't possibly know that from what I was saying. No, you're right, not from you, but Trevor, your granddad, he hesitated before he said idiots, and that's it. He hesitated, and to me that just seemed like he just didn't want to say what actually happened. I don't know, I could be wrong. Like I said, I could be looking into it too much, I don't know. Right, okay. You're leaving? Soon. Yes, I am. I don't want to stay. I don't want to overstay my welcome. I need to get back to my family. Alright then. I need to get this off my chest. And since you're leaving, I don't mind saying it to someone I'll never see again. It's my fault. My dad is dead because of me. Come on now, I highly doubt that. It is. The guy that did it, I brought him to our house. I trusted him. He was scared and alone, and I didn't want to leave him to die. Okay, I'm sure anyone that was in that situation would have done the same. It doesn't make it your fault. Not directly, but I feel like it is. If I had have left him, my dad would be alive. My brothers would still have their dad. So, I blame myself for that. Come on, you shouldn't. I mean, you should blame the man who's actually to blame. I mean, he started the fire. I do. But also myself. Come on, your granddad doesn't blame you. I mean, does it anyone else? I mean, your little brothers couldn't possibly blame you, or your mum. Suppose not really, other than Lauren. She definitely does. Your sister? Yeah, she definitely blames me for it, and she doesn't try to hide that. Yeah, it's hard. I know, trust me, more than you may realize. I mean, my dad died protecting my little brother. Got himself bit in the process. Do you blame your brother for that? No. I could have, but honestly, I would never, because my brother lost his hand because of that. I mean, I couldn't blame him after that. I mean, my dad got bit after my brother had already got bit, and my dad, before he died, managed to cut my brother's hand off. And yes, he lost his hand, but he lived, and then my dad died. But after losing that, I couldn't blame my brother either. I'm sorry. Don't be. Come on. I'm sorry for your loss too, but you just need to try to forgive yourself. I mean, come on. It's not your fault. I I don't know if I can, but I'll try, I guess. There you go. See, it's all okay. You still have the rest of your family anyway. You still have your granddad, say, two little brothers, and your sister, and your mum, and your granddad. I mean, he seems like a great guy. I mean, you still have them. Yeah, Andrew was my dad's name. We don't talk about him much, but I never stop thinking about him. Honestly, I don't talk about my dad much either. I mean, I his name was Mark. Thank you for talking to me, Brent. I still don't trust you, but I do appreciate the chat, of course. I mean, you did save me after all. I mean, little conversation is the least I can do, and also I suppose while I'm out here I don't really have a gun, but I can help you keep watch, at least until your granddad is ready to invite me back in, because he's going to give me free guns or something. I don't know, but I suppose it'd be really helpful for getting my family back, and right now that is the only thing I want.